So let's dive into some Facebook advertising. I want to talk about driving traffic to the application tabs. There are probably about 5 different types of ads that you can run in Facebook now, and they all have a different purpose. But tonight I want to discuss the most popular ones that are getting the most results for us in our own business, so you too can implement this also. And then also, I didn't mention this, but at the end, make sure you guys stick around because I've got something really I like to call Ninja that's going to help you guys really take your advertising to the next level, and I'm going to show that to you. It's going to be definitely advanced, but I know you guys can handle it. And at least if you can't, I want you to keep it in the back of your mind, and once you get to the point that you think that you can take it on, you're going to be happy that you know something about it, okay? So that'll be towards the end. So let's talk about the first ad. We're going to drive traffic to those application tabs, but apparently I left a screen blank. Let me go back to this also. When you're creating these application tabs, the things you want to put on there, like I said, are your offers. So you want to put your network marketing company if you're in network marketing. If you're promoting some affiliate offers, you want to create tabs for those affiliate offers. If you are representing My Lead System Pro, you want to put that offer on there. Anything that you are offering, unless you're offering like 100 things, you're not going to be able to fit all those on there. But your main offers in your business, you want to put those on there and give people a way to discover what it is you do, okay? Another great thing that you could put on your application tabs is a welcome video. You can go out there and create something with a headline, have a video on it, and then have a way for them to actually opt into your list. Maybe you have a newsletter, or maybe you just have a subscriber list for them to opt into where you're encouraging them to opt in because you want to give them updates. So in my example, I would create a simple video. And and I'm going to show you how to drive traffic in a second to these, but if I drove traffic to a welcome tab, I would say something along the lines of, like, hey there, my name is Michelle Pesca-Solido. Welcome to my fan page. I appreciate you stopping by. Make sure that you click the like button on my page so we can get to know each other better. So here's a little bit about me, and I would tell them a little bit about me. And here's what I do, and here's why I think that you would get valuable content from my page. Because if you're looking to build your business online using the latest marketing strategies, you're going to want to stick around because I am constantly giving out value to help you grow your business. So come over to my fan page on the wall, stop by, say hi, and make sure that you've liked the page, and I appreciate you being here. Something along the lines like that. Create that video, drive traffic to that, because now you're making a connection with people. And I can't tell you how many times people will tell me, that doing a video, for those of you that do videos, it really connects you to your prospect even better than just an email. When they can see your face and they can hear your voice and they can see your heart and the passion that you have and the drive that you have, that's important. I mean, and also, there are a lot of people out there that may not like my style. But then what makes up for it is I've got a lot of other people that really connect with our story or my story or what I do or the way I speak and my passion or whatever. And then there's some that don't. But again, the people who do connect with you, it's going to outweigh those who maybe don't. So it's really cool to make those welcome videos and let people inside and into your world and let them hear your story, because if they can relate to you, they're going to stick around and they're going to buy from you. You can also create contests and sweepstakes. Facebook is very strict when it comes to creating contests and sweepstakes. You need to make sure that you read the guidelines on this, but you can use third-party applications to do this. So this is another great thing to start building up a really big fan base, is if you go out there and you create an ad and you drive traffic to a contest that you've got going on an application tab on your page, you're going to get a lot of people that are going to want to enter that contest, all right? And then again, I talked about the newsletter and subscription offers. Make sure that you are using Facebook not just as a relationship tool, but also to build your list. I mean, ultimately, guys, that's what we're here for. I mean, we're here to build our list and then build relationships with that list. So if you don't have Facebook an advertising account yet, you can go to this link right here. You can create it. Facebook will ask you a bunch of questions. You'll have to enter in your credit card information, but that's the link to go to, all right? So for those of you that already have it, you're going to end up seeing a back office like this when you click on the advertising and you want to create an ad. And the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to come down here and you're going to select your fan page, all right? So down there at the bottom is my fan page where the arrow is. And once you select that, what you're basically doing is you're telling Facebook, look, I want to go to the Michelle Pescosolido fan page. The next thing is what would you like to do? It's very step by step. You want to get more page likes. That's not technically what we're doing here, but that's the option that we're going to pick. The next thing that you're going to do is you want to pick that landing tab. So application tab, I guess I should say. They're saying landing view. So say we're going to drive traffic to your welcome video page, or you're going to drive traffic to one of the MLSP application pages that you put up. You need to choose that, okay? And if you've set up your page right, you're going to see the option right there to choose that. So the red arrow is your headline. You can either leave your name there, or you can actually change that. This is completely up to you. I'm running a test right now where I ran the exact same ad, and where the green arrow is, the description stays the same, all right? But I've got my image of my picture up there and my name at the top. Then I created another ad which has something in the headline that says sick of chasing friends and family or something like that. The description stays the same, and I uploaded a picture of a guy biting his laptop. All right, so I'm running the test on this. For me, the ad that's performing better is the one with my name and image attached to it. That's because I've built a presence already online with Facebook, so it's a little bit more of a recognizable brand, and that's what you want to start, getting towards, is getting more recognized, and it just takes, taking those steps every day that I'm teaching you right now to get there. I started out with 0 fans, in the very beginning. So those of you that are saying, well, nobody knows who I am, I have no value to offer, I don't have any fans, I was in the same boat, okay? Look where we are now. So you can do exactly what I'm teaching you here. So I would test this out and decide what is going to work better for you, all right? So your headline is just simply, if you look on the right there, the title of the ad. The text, I said, looking to get more fans to your fan page, discover how we get over 50 fans a day. Now, Facebook is not strict, as of right now. They are not strict on you being, let's see if that comes up. No, it doesn't. Okay, not strict on you being congruent right here in your text or your description with what that landing tab has said. I've gotten ads approved where I have drove traffic to my fan page application tab that's actually promoting my course, okay? And I've said things in the description, do you like getting fans for free on Facebook, or do you like Facebook marketing, ? I've said just that, and Facebook has approved that. So they're not really strict on this. This is why I like driving traffic to these application tabs right now. It's a whole different group of people approving these ads than the ones that are actually approving ads that you drive outside of Facebook. It's difficult now to actually get home-based business opportunity, affiliate marketing products approved when you're driving it outside of Facebook. So this is another reason you want to create these application tabs. All right, so I'm driving traffic to my Facebook course here, the Get Fans, Get Money. Upload the image. I'm going to leave my image here actually in this situation. The next step, you've got your ad created. That's how the ad's going to look, all right? But the next step is the sponsored stories. You need to decide if you want to check this box. I say keep it, because what this simply is doing is Jane Smith happens to like the Michelle Pescosolido fan page. There is going to be an ad that looks just like that on the right that's going to pop up to all her friends, all right? This is one of those social stories, all right? So you're going to want to click this box, because this is how you make your page go viral. This is how you get your ad or your offer to go viral also. But know that when somebody, like if one of Jane Smith's friends clicks on this area, they're not going to go to your landing tab, all right, or the application tab, your offer. They are going to go to your fan page wall, all right? A lot of people get confused on that. So this is simply just one of these stories that are helping other people discover your business through their friends. So you want to make sure that's checked. The next thing is location. Self-explanatory. Put in the countries you can do business in. If you're using MLSP to build your network marketing company and you can't do business in the Philippines, I wouldn't put that there. Or if you're just doing MLSP and you can do business over in, you know, I don't know, let's see, down in Chile, you know, then put Chile there, you know. But always remember, you're going to have to sometimes when you're new talk to your leads. And if there's a language barrier or something, then you may not want to put that. All right, and the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to choose, and if you're doing an ad also, I just want to note in this location area, if you're doing an ad that's, you know, maybe promoting a local event, you can actually refine this down to by a zip code or a city or a state. The next thing is your age. I always break this up, and one of the things, that I can't teach it tonight because it takes over an hour to teach, but it's called optimizing your ads to get the best click-through rates and the lowest cost per click, and that in order to get low cost per clicks, it results from you optimizing your ads. But one of the strategies that I use here is I break down the age range. So I go from 25 to 35. I'll create the exact same ad that says the exact same thing, and we'll go 36 to 45. Then another ad, 46 to 55. Then another ad, 56 to no max, and we've got 4 ads running targeting different age ranges, because I'm looking for the best performing age range. All right, so go ahead and choose that age range, and then the next thing that you're going to do is precise interest. Again, let's just say I'm going to target all the people that show an interest in Facebook Marketing Bootcamp. Now, these are not necessarily fan pages. A lot of people come to me and they say, well, Michelle, I know Talk Falcone has a fan page. It's not coming up. It doesn't mean that precise interests are fan pages. This is Facebook pulling data from your, or not yours, but let's just say you, or the people that you're targeting. It's pulling data from their fan pages, meaning they've said something in relation to Facebook Marketing Bootcamp, or they have liked something on the Facebook Marketing Bootcamp fan page, or they, you know, some sort of interest in it, okay? So this is what this is. It's not necessarily fan pages. So now I'm targeting this ad, which happens to be a Facebook product, to all the people that show interest in this Facebook Marketing Bootcamp. All right. Now I notice I only choose one there. A lot of people like to throw in a bunch of different names here. The reason why you don't want to do that, and this kind of is going to go back to why I break up the age range, is because if I throw in Facebook Marketing Bootcamp and I throw in, you know, Facebook fans or Facebook marketing or Facebook affiliate marketing, I've got 4 different things I'm targeting here. I'm not going to know where the gold mine is, okay? I'm going to see an ad that's showing me results, it's showing me click-through rates, and if those click-through rates are not good, meaning they're below, you know, 0.2, I'm not going to know what precise interest is pulling my click-through rate down. Until you have figured out where the gold mine is, that's when you can combine. So let's say I ran a test and I went out there and I targeted an ad just to Facebook Marketing Bootcamp. Then I created another ad and targeted get 10,000 fans. All right, and I ran those 2 ads, and I found out that whenever that ad showed to the people that showed the interest in Facebook Marketing Bootcamp, and people were clicking on it, I was getting a high click-through rate, I was getting leads, I was getting sales. I know that's a good precise interest that I need to be putting my money in and showing my ads to. Now, if 10,000 fans, the other one that I might be targeting, you know, that particular interest is performing really well too, and I'm getting leads and I'm getting sales, then I could combine these 2 and I could put 2 precise interests here. But you got to split test till you know that, because you don't want one of those to be bringing down your click-through rate and you not know which one that is. So I hope that makes sense. Broad categories, I really don't use this that much. I actually did some ads for Eric Worre's dad, in fact, and he has a book business, and it worked here because we were targeting, we clicked on family status, we were able to pick on parents who had children ages 2 to 10 because we were looking for stay-at-home moms. So you could use broad categories if you want here. I rarely use that. All right, so that ad that we're still in here created, you can choose to show this ad to anyone, which would make sense in this situation, or you could actually show this ad only to people not connected. So now I'm saying, you know, let me show this ad to people who don't know about my fan page yet. All right, so you just need to decide. I would just say anyone, because there's likely you're going to have some fans on your page that actually have probably never opted into anything on your page. So I would show it to anyone. There's some advanced targeting here. I leave all this here. I just want you guys to be aware of this. You know, if you have an ad that needs to only be focused on women, you're going to want to choose women. If you've got an ad that's only focused on people that are in a relationship, then you want to just choose that. Languages, you know, maybe you've got a product that's, you know, in Spanish, then you maybe want to choose only people that speak Spanish. Education, maybe you're only looking for college graduates, and workplaces, I rarely use that too. Maybe you've got, you know, an ad that's recruiting people that work at Microsoft. You know, there's where you can, you know, add those things in there. All right, the next part is the fun part. This is when you need to set up your campaign pricing and the schedule. So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get the campaign name here. So if you don't like that, you can add a new one, but they'll give you something default. The campaign budget, you need to decide what you're going to spend a day. And I want to highly recommend, if you're starting out with an ad and you're new to marketing, put yourself a $5 budget in there, all right, or a $10 budget till you find that golden nugget that I was talking about of interest. So if I've discovered that this ad performs really well to all the people that show an interest in the Facebook Marketing Bootcamp, I'll ramp this up to $25 a day. But in the beginning, you're just testing out your ad. You're trying to figure out where that gold mine is in the beginning, okay? That's when you're going to scale it up and start adding more money when you find it. So I always go in at $10 a day budget. Remember that if you create several campaigns on Facebook, that each campaign has its own budget. So if you've got 4 different campaigns, I don't mean 4 different ads, 4 different campaigns, and they're all set at a $10 a day budget, and you use them all, you're spending 40 bucks a day. All right, the campaign schedule that you can schedule when you want to start the ad. I want this to run immediately when it gets approved. Optimization, you're going to have to actually click on this option. I should have shown this in the screen because it will not show this. Facebook will actually give you the default cost per impressions, which I think is pretty, it's a good way for Facebook to make money off of people who are brand new. You know, because they're going to spend, cost per impressions is basically saying, look, I'm going to pay you, Facebook, to show my ad 1,000 times till you use up my $10 budget. So they might say that, all right, we're showing your ad 1,000 times for $1. I mean, that's kind of high, but just for sake of me not trying to figure out how to do math correctly in my head, they'll end up showing that 10,000 times, you know, to spend your $10 at $1 per 1,000 impressions. And so I don't like doing that unless you have really figured out that there are people clicking like crazy and the interest that you choose, then you would use cost per impressions. But I always choose optimize for clicks. I always choose manually bid for clicks because I know my business better than I think Facebook does. So I'm going to pick manually bid for clicks instead of telling them to just optimize my budget to get more clicks. And then the next thing is pricing. I always go in at $1 per click. That doesn't mean I'm going to pay $1, but that's what I go in for. I don't care what that suggested bid down there says at the bottom. I want to get in there and get my ad moving fast. And if I go in at 13 cents, I'm going to be competing against people that are probably willing to pay 40 or 50 cents a click. So you want to get your ad moving, all right? And then you just place the order, and that is it when it comes to driving traffic to those application tabs. So for those of you that don't have those offers on your page, create those offers and do that type of ad and go through some of those things that I was telling you on how to find that area that's going to really start producing those sales and leads or just to build your list. Now, promoted posts. This is probably what we use 90% of the time because we get so much success with this, and so will you. This is a great ad to create more engagement on your fan page. Engagement is so important on your page because if you don't have people engaging on your page, I like to call it the death of the fan page, all right? Now, if you're new and you're not getting an engagement, that's okay. You've got to build it up. But if you've had it on your page and it's gone, it's very difficult to get it back. And the only way to really get it back is to actually throw some money into Facebook doing these types of ads. If you want to increase your engagement, meaning you look at your fan page and say you have 1,000 fans, and if you look next to your profile picture, it'll say you have 1,000 fans and maybe 500 people are talking about your page, you've got a pretty good engagement, meaning 50% of the people are talking about your page. So engagement is so important, because if you don't have engaging content on your page, or your fans are not engaging on your page, they will never see any of your status updates. And you want them to see your status updates. All right, so this is how we're going to get them to start seeing what's going on your page and getting them to come back for more and build that relationship with them. Because think about it. I'm trying to think, Guy Kawasaki gave this example the other day. There's I guess it's a channel called PBS. Those of you probably know what that is. Maybe the younger ones may not. But there's that, and there's, what is the other one called? NPR Radio. If you listen to that, Guy Kawasaki was saying that they constantly feed value on those channels, NPR, and then on the PBS channel. Value, 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 value. That's all they ever give. But then you ever notice that like once a year or twice a year they hold this telethon where they're collecting money? Well, think about it though. If you're receiving a ton of value from somebody all the time, and then all of a sudden they pop in to promote something, wouldn't you most likely buy from them? I mean, I know that I would. I know that's how it works in our business, and that's why we're able to top a lot of the affiliate board, contests out there, or we're able to be the #1 recruiters in our company, or, we're able to do so well at My Lead System Pro. It's because I pump in a ton of value on my page, and then when it comes time to promote something, people know me, they trust my opinion, they trust my judgment on things. Or when I go in and I describe, hey, you really need to take a look at this webinar, or you need to take a look at this product, and here's why you should buy this product, here's how I'm using it in my business, and here's the results I'm getting. And people are like, yeah, all right, I already know Michelle, I trust that, I'm going to buy that from her. It's the same thing. It's like with those telethons, you feel that with all that value that they're giving you, you want to give them a little bit of money. So it's the same thing that you're doing on your page, and this is a really great ad to get that engagement up so you can get more sales. So all you're simply going to do is select your fan page. This is my back office of my advertising. You're going to click on Promoted Page Post instead. You're going to choose the status update that you just wrote. So this one right here was great new addition, the Facebook, great new addition, the Facebook check is out today. Wow, I can't believe, I was supposed to be Facebook checklist is out today. This will help you tremendously with ... Now this is a real status update, but Facebook ads only pick up a portion of it. So that should tell you right there that you want to really have the bulk of your message at the beginning of your status update. So all I'm doing is I'm selecting that status update, and the option is right there where that red arrow is. Then you can see on the right what it's going to look like. Now, if I post a link on my fan page, there's going to be this default image that comes up. And that default image is most likely going to be against the terms and rules of Facebook, because there's going to be words in that image, and the same thing goes with ads. You can't have more than that 20% text rule in your images. So what I would do in your status updates is write your status update, put the link to whatever it is you're promoting, or if you're sending traffic to your blog post or a video, and take time to actually click above your status update, upload an image, and upload a different image. And that's what I did here, instead of using the default image that actual URL pulled up. And then we got sponsored stories. I've already covered this. I still want this to happen. I still want all of Jane Doe's friends to see when she likes my post or comments on it or shares it, because Jane Doe likes my page, and she must be really smart and know what's going on, so all her friends are going to trust her, and they're going to come over and they're going to check out the Michelle Pescosolido fan page. So you want to make sure all that's checked. Same thing here. I've already gone through this. Choose your country. In this particular situation, again, you don't have to break it down in age range, or you can, which I just showed you a second ago. So I've got 25 to no max here. This precise interest, if we leave that blank and come down to the bottom a little bit further, and we choose only people connected to the Michelle Pescosolido fan page, what I'm doing now is I have created this ad right here to show up to all the people that like my fan page. It's going to show up on the right of their Facebook page. When they're in the home section of and they're surfing through the news feed, they're going to see this ad if they're a fan of my page. This is a great way to get your fans' attention. Even if you only have 100 fans, this is a great way to get their attention. If you don't choose that, only the people connected, you can actually put in a precise interest. So now I might say, look, I want this Facebook checklist that I'm promoting. I want it to show up to all the people that are shown an interest in magnetic sponsoring. And the second arrow, anyone. Anyone can see it, whether they're connected to my page or not. So does that make sense? I want to make sure that you understand that. So you have two choices here, and I want to encourage you to do both. Target your fans, then create another ad, and maybe go out there and target a precise interest. Same thing here. You know, everything I said the same. This actually defaulted up for some reason for me. So just make sure that you're aware of what you see here. Thank you. So come in here, and what defaulted up is that box where it says the second arrow, run my campaign continuously starting today. It actually put a deadline on it, so I would make sure that you just are aware that that's an option there. So I would end up checking that box, just start this ad campaign immediately. The next thing that I would do is go down again, manually bid for clicks, optimize for clicks, and now you've got that ad showing up on the right side of whoever it is that you are targeting. So that's the second type of ad that's really going to get you more leads because, one, you're promoting, hopefully, maybe it's an MLSP product, maybe it's an affiliate product, some sort of opt-in offer. You're going to get engagement on it, and you're going to get opt-ins. You're going to get leads. The third type of ad that's my favorite also is the engagement ad. And remember the one I just told you about? It was very similar a second ago. This is something that I would do. So I created a status update, get my 6-figure Facebook Daily Action Guide checklist to get more leads, more fans, more sales in one simple step-by-step formula, backed by popular demand, and all updated. Enjoy. This is value. I'm giving value here, even though this is an opt-in. I posted my link there. Instead of letting the default image come up, I uploaded a really cool image that's going to stand out in the news feed. This is a status update on my fan page. Then I went down to the bottom of that status update, and I have an option. Now, as of right now, and this could change, it's been 400 fans, or it's been 100 fans, or it's been no fans. You have to look on your page. If you have below your status updates an option to promote your post, you need to run with this, okay? It just sometimes if you don't see it, it's because Facebook wants you to have a certain amount of fans before they're going to give you this option. So what you want to do is click promote the post, and then click your audience. I want this actual post to show up to all the people that like my fan page and their friends. Estimated reach, I'm looking to pay $50 to reach out to 3,000 to 6,000 people. This is very different on each one of your pages. If you only have a couple hundred fans, this may only cost you $5. Since I have 14,000 fans, I think to reach all 14,000 of my fans, it's going to cost me $100. But that's because I have so many fans. So again, don't get scared off by this if you're on a tight budget for you guys out there. I've seen a guy that started his fan page, and he would promote every single one of his posts, whether it lead to an offer or not. He would pay $5 a day, and his engagement was off the chart. He had like 1,000 fans, and over 3,000 people were talking about his page. It was crazy. So this works. It works, and I want you guys to try this definitely. So what you're doing here is you are pushing your status update to the top of the news feed of your fans, all right, by choosing this option. Now, here's the deal. A lot of people think they write a status update and all their fans are going to see it. They don't always see it, and I'm going to show you some examples here while we wrap this thing up. But here's the deal, if you promote your post, what you're telling Facebook to do is, look, I'm paying you money to make my status update be at the top of the news feed of my fans. All right, now here is an example of what this ad did for me. I spent $50. Now remember, I have 14,000 fans. Down at the bottom there, below the box, you can see 17,528 people saw this post. Now because I paid $50, 13,768 people saw it. Had I not paid anything, it only went to about 3,000 of my fans organically, but the virality of it went to 2,322, meaning people that aren't necessarily my fans. So it went viral, this post, and that viral number is a very good number there, actually. But it's because I paid for this the status update to be at the top of the newsfeed. $50 on this, and 17,528 people actually saw this post. And then you can also see where it says 233,553 people saw your most popular post, all right? So this is a really great thing that you can do. Now, I happen to promote a blog post, and I want to show you, I mean, my numbers, I'm not a blogger, okay? So for those of you that are bloggers and you're giggling right now, like Ray Higdon or Rob Ford, it's cool. I'm okay with that. But you can see that I typically get below 600 a day. If you look to the left, we get a little over 600 maybe when we're talking about Facebook. Maybe I do a really funny video, we get right over 600. But when I promote a post and I drive traffic to a link that goes to my blog, it jumps up, look at that third arrow, to 1,200. That's 1,200 visits in one day by me doing something on Facebook. All right, and I get results over on my blog, and guess what's over on our blog? Opt-in offers, ways to find out more stuff, ways to opt in and get more information on how we build our business with Facebook, ways to get the coolest and latest marketing strategies from My Lead System Pro. There's places to opt in everywhere and get free information all over our blog, and now we're building our subscriber list. So not only are you doing fun stuff on Facebook, you're actually doing some cool stuff on your blog. This works with videos too, guys. So I want to really show you the power of doing those promoted posts. So those are the three types of ads that are working in our business. And you know, you've got to really think about, you know, what are the results you're looking for when you're doing your ads. A lot of people oftentimes ask me, you know, what am I looking for? Well, I mean, are you getting leads? If you're getting leads, then it's working. Are you making sales? Is that your goal? Well, then it's working. Are you getting more fans? But you're not maybe getting sales or leads. It's okay. Those fans are the fans that are going to buy from you when you do have something to offer. It's good to have fans. It's, you know, you want to be social and engage with them. It creates more, you know, maybe you're just looking for more engagement. Maybe you're trying to bring the edge rank up on your page. You got to ask yourself what you're looking for there. So I'm going to quickly go through this so you guys just know what these things mean, because I know we're getting close on time here. But this is the back office of an ad that I actually created. You just saw the status update, but this was where I did the strategy. I created the ad. I actually went out and targeted some Get 10,000 Fans. So all the people that showed interest in Get 10,000 Fans, they're seeing this ad right now. So this ad has been running for 2 days. And the red arrow is the status, which just means it's got a green arrow below it. It means this ad is running right now. The actions, all that simply means is what someone took within 24 hours of viewing my ad. So 118 people took action within 24 hours of seeing my ad. The ad reach is just the unique number of people who actually saw it. So 3,667 people saw my ad in 2 days. The frequency is the purple arrow, is the average number of times each person saw your ad. If that number starts getting high, your ad's getting stale. So right now what that's saying is if you happen to like 10,000 fans or you're showing an interest in that, you're seeing my ad about 1.8 times at this point after 2 days. Social reach is the unique people who saw this ad because of social interaction. So 295 people have actually seen Jane Doe interacting on this ad or on my fan page. The clicks, that just simply means the action that people actually took to actually click to figure out what the heck I was offering right there. The click-through rate is simply, you know, how many, you know, when people see the ads, how much, what's the percentage of people clicking through to get to that ad. Again, I always do $1 maximum bid. We're paying about 27 cents. That's really good after 2 days, is 27 cents. The more this ad runs, probably that price is going to start coming down more because Facebook's going to see this is a clickable ad. This is a really good ad. And they're going to say, wow, well, this ad is really getting clicks on it. We're going to start charging her less. They like to reward marketers for good work, which is really awesome. Here's another example with some results. This was driving to a landing tab. I did break this up in the age range. That's why you see 4 ads here. I spent $15 on this. Now these type of ads, the first ad I showed you where you're driving traffic to an application tab, those cost a little more because you're really trying to generate leads. But I'm paying $1 a lead. Even though I paid 19 cents a click, I got 42 clicks, it's averaging 19 cents a click. I spent $15. I got 15 leads from this. And so you're looking at $1 a lead, a laser targeted lead. We're not talking just, you know, a solo ad out there. Not that I don't, you know, I've done solo ads. I still will do them for certain offers. But you're talking laser targeted here, you know. So that's a really awesome stat there. The promoted post on my fan page, this is, I spent $13.13, and I got 62 leads out of this. So I hope you guys are catching this, that promoted posts on your fan page work. All right, this is where I just simply click that promote button below my status update. I got 62 leads. That's because this actual status update was bumped to the top of the news feed of all my fans. All right, so that so far within 2 days, I mean, this has been a phenomenal ad right there.